Let me hear you say, get louder. Get louder.
Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Happy Tuesday evening to you. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. And I hope the weather is as absolutely gorgeous by you as it has been here by me. It has just been beautiful. I've been really trying to enjoy it as much as I can. But welcome back to our Twisted Tuesday where we are working on our Twisted Dream project. This is a Block of the Month program by Stitching Haven. From Stitching Haven. It's actually from Lakeview Quilting, but designed by Linda McGibbon. Shout out to her. We have been following her pattern. We are currently on month number 5 for rounds 6 and 7, and y'all, this one is going to be the death of me. I am so beyond confused. So we're just going to have to try and wing it and figure it out as we go because there are some things that are just not adding up. But we're going to make this work. So anyway, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me hop into chat and say hello to everybody there. I think Mama Joyce was going to try to join us, but obviously it looks like she hasn't made it, and that's okay. She's kind of still been a little bit under the weather. She did tell me earlier today that she was feeling about 70% better. So she was really hoping to get on tonight, but that's okay. No worries. I did send her a link, so maybe she'll pop on. Who knows? But anyway, let me go ahead and hop into chat really quickly and say hello to the very first person in chat, and that person was Sandra K. Sandra K, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Carrie Leonard is also here with us this evening. Good evening, Carrie. Welcome back. Linda Denton is here as well. Good evening, Linda. Welcome back. Also, Katie is here. Hello, hello. Hi, Katie. Good evening. Welcome back. Let's see who else is here tonight with us. Patty is here. Hi, Patty. Love your little pink hands. They're so much fun. I adore them. Thank you so much for that. Let's see who else is here in chat. I'm just scrolling through here, guys. Give me just a second. It's probably gonna be a nice, quiet evening. I know a lot of people are probably out enjoying the beautiful weather, and that is totally fine. I know there's like a swim meet happening because our house is just down the road from one of the Park District pools. And so I know there's a swim meet happening. So who knows? Maybe people are out doing stuff like that, and that's totally fine. I'm perfectly okay with them enjoying the beautiful weather rather than being stuck sitting inside of their rooms. Let's see, who else is here tonight? Um, Mary H is here. Good evening, Mary. Welcome back to the channel. It is so great to see you as well. Linda is here. Irish Lady Linda is here. Good evening, Linda. Welcome back. So great to see you. Happy Tuesday evening to you as well. Looks like that may be all in our chat right now, and that's okay. That's totally fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm sure more people will pop in as we continue to go forward. Let me put this on my phone real quick because I'm going to keep moving back and forth. So the directions for this particular project, and I think one of our subscribers is working on this with us, and you'll have to forgive me. I do not remember who it is at the moment. I always forget, and I remember, and then I forget, and then I remember, and then I forget. Whoever it is, they had said that this one was going to be the death of them, and they're not wrong. Like the pattern is making me a little bit batty. Gladys, good evening, welcome back. So great to see you also. It's making me a little bit batty, but before we do that, before we dive into that, let's say hello to our four-legged friends. That is not the box of treats. Here's the box of treats. And Wrigley and Benji got their haircut today, so they're nice and cute. There's Mr. Benjamin. He looks like a big old fluff ball. He's a big old fluff ball. And then here's Wiggly. Come here, Wiggles. You can actually see her now. Hi, Barbie. Well, you guys can't see her on the camera because she's just behind it, but you can actually see her face now. So, a few more subscribers. Yes, Linda. Yeah, last time I checked, we were at like 924, which is just amazing. So welcome to any of our new subscribers. Welcome. So great to see you all. Can't wait to get to know you guys better, to learn who you are, learn more about you. All right. One more for each of you. Come on, Wrigley. You having trouble today? Ooh, excuse you. Mr. Benjamin, good boy. Okay, that's all. Thank you. So yeah, last time I checked, we were at 924. I think that was yesterday. So everybody's been sharing our channel, which is I'm so grateful for that. So thank you for all of that. So back to our pattern today. So the cutting instructions told me to cut 2 3/4 inch squares, right? The directions tell me to make 3 3/8 inch squares. So I'm supposed to cut up. I had them at 3 3/4, and now they're at 3 3/8. So it's a little batty, making me a little bit batty, but I think I've got it. I think I might have it figured out. So we're gonna give this a go. I feel like I have extra pieces, and I'm just not really sure how or why I have extra pieces. But I feel like I do have some extra pieces. I feel like some of them are extras, and some of them are not enough. So we'll get to that when we get to it. But just so you guys can see what we're trying to do here, we are trying to make these. So I've got this middle section right here. This is what we're trying to make right now, this middle section. And this is a 3-piece half square triangle here. Or it's like a split quarter square triangle is this piece here. And it is just a challenge for sure. And I don't think the directions are written very well. And so it's just kind of making me a little bit batty. So I have these half square triangle pieces here left over from one, I don't know what we were doing, but I have these here. So we're going to go ahead and work with those. I think that's what you're supposed to be doing. Because those are at 2 3/4. Well, they're actually a little bit bigger than 2 3/4, but that's okay. Now we're going to add these pieces here. Let me just... Hi, Terry. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Let me measure this one more time here. 1, 2, they're a little bit over 3/4. So let's go ahead and trim these down real quick. Trying to trim them down. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge here. I don't really know how to do this very well. Move it that way, which looks about right. So let's go ahead and trim these down to 2 3/4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Love this clothes. Thank you. I do like them as well, but this pattern is making me a little bit batty. It's really making me batty. There we go. Okay, so now this should be 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Okay, and then this one should line up with that one, and it does. We're getting there. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and trim these down. Maybe we will make this work after all. I am short on pieces though, because I have these blocks here that I need to sew up, and they're not the right size. Actually, I think they're supposed to be, they're way too big. I think they need to be trimmed out. So let's go ahead and trim these up. So how is everybody else's evening this Tuesday evening? Good news. We have gotten our occupancy permit at my work. So all of my coworkers and my team members will all start rolling in tomorrow. So that is really exciting. We are still very much under construction. We still have quite a bit of construction left to do. They have a lab that's being set up and things like that. So there's still quite a bit of construction, so it's still going to be loud, but at least this way we can start, working together again, which will be nice. I know there's a couple of them that are really looking forward to coming in. Okay, so there's this one. All right, so now that one. What else? There we go. So yeah, occupancy permit has been received for certain sections of the office. Not the whole thing yet, but close enough that we can get everybody moved in. Hey Vicky, good evening. Welcome back. She says she's stressed. Her freezer died. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be stressful too. Yeah, I would be stressed out with you. I'm stressed out for you. My goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. Terry says she's having her salad late today. I am not in my new desk, but I have been in the office. I can actually move into my new desk tomorrow if I want to, but I've talked to my boss and I'm going to kind of stay put for a little bit longer because I feel like the people in the manufacturing team still need my help with some things. And I love them to death. They're wonderful people, but they're almost afraid to ask for help. And so what I'm afraid what's going to happen is when I move to my desk, because I'm kind of out of sight, out of mind, they're not going to ask me for help because I'm not right there to hand them things. So I've decided I'm going to wait out a little bit longer because their office won't be available until the end of July. So I'm going to wait it out a little bit longer and kind of let them utilize my resources for a little while longer. So, okay. So now I've got these all trimmed up the way they need to be. So let's go ahead and sew them up together. I think that I've caused my own stress here because I feel like I might have just cut these pieces wrong, and that's why I was causing myself stress. But we're gonna figure it out. There we go. Vicky says that is a beautiful decoration behind you. Are you talking about the bow? That was made for me by Sherlock Cheryl. Sherlock Cheryl she's a bow queen. She makes the most beautiful bows. And so she made that for me. Over the weekend, actually. And so I put that up there on Saturday. And I was supposed to show it off to you guys for our After Dark edition, but we all kind of got a little bit sick. We were all feeling a little bit under the weather. So we decided to cancel that one. And now Mama Joyce is still feeling a little bit under the weather. She's feeling better. She's doing much better. But still not quite 100%. And that's okay. It happens. But thank you very much for noticing that. I appreciate it. Sherlock Cheryl is very crafty. She's not so much a sewer unless it's part of a craft. She's much more crafty. Hi Fern, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Happy Twisted Tuesday to you. Alright, got those sewn up now. So let's go ahead and get these ironed up. Or first we gotta cut them up. We gotta slice them. We gotta slice them and dice them. Let's just make sure that I did these right. Hi Shirley, good evening. Welcome back. Yep. Okay. Making sure I got it. Alright, let's go ahead and slice these. I needed 4 more. Go. That is an excellent question, Terry. Fern, how are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. I know you were a little under the weather. There we go. Alright, so now those are all cut up. So we only need to trim the ones that have the blue this way. Not that one. That one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Not that one. This one. Okay, so now these need to be trimmed to this is where things got a little tricky if I remember correctly. Trying to remember. When trimming, line up the 1 by 1 line on the ruler with the point where the 3 fabrics meet. So it's 1.5 by actually 1.5 by. You know, it would just be easier if I took this piece here and measured this piece here. So let's see, that's 2 inch by 2 inch. So these are 2 inch by 2 inch. I don't know why I was stressing about it. Okay, so these need to be trimmed to the 2 inch. Let me grab my half square triangle ruler, make my life a little bit easier. So tricky. Terry, thank you very much for throwing that pattern up there. Hopefully, the pattern for month number 5, round 6 and 7 has been rewritten to make it a little bit less confusing. Although I do think that part of it is that I just trimmed up the pieces wrong. So I think that's also part of my problem. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll make sure that I have this flipped over this way. Make sure that line runs down the center. I trim these to 2-inch. Half square triangle ruler for the win. Thank you again to the subscriber who sent me those. I use them all the time. I am glad to hear that as well, Fern. I'm really glad to hear that. It does look complicated. Yeah, like it's not hard. It's just, when they give you the wrong directions, it's a little challenging. The directions are not as clear as they could be. I'll say that. And I don't write patterns, and I know how challenging they can. I don't know how challenging they can be. I can only imagine how challenging they are to write patterns. So this is not a dig at the pattern writer by any means. We all make mistakes. It happens. It's just kind of a little flustery. There we go. One more. I feel like I can't see Fern. Yeah, I can't see any of Fern's messages. I mean, I was able to see her a second ago, and now I can't see her. I can see that Terry's talking to her, but I can't see what she's saying. So, weird. Gotta love YouTube. It does weird things every once in a while. I know she's there. I did just see her. And I haven't touched anything on my end, so who knows. Oh, I saw that message. I still have my cane just in case. I see that. Yeah, I must have maybe I just missed the other messages. Who knows? It's probably me. Probably me. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Right. I was gonna iron these now. All right. Let's go ahead and get these ironed up. These are extras, so I don't want to get myself all confused. So I'm going to put these away now so that I don't confuse myself again. These are extras. Put these away now so I don't forget. Am I in timeout? No, I can see you now. Maybe I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Fern. It's probably something on my end. I can see you now. But I did not see the messages about you talking about. I'm assuming you were in some type of pain because Terry said it was painful. I did not see that message, so who knows. Hi Raven, good evening, welcome back. Oh, these I didn't from the corners on these. Haha, just kidding. I got them trimmed, but I did forgot to trim up the corners. So give me a second here. Let me just grab the corners real quick. I don't have to have the corners trimmed, but might as well use it, you know? I got the ruler here, might as well use it. Did I tell you guys my firefly story? Did I tell you guys that? My lightning bug story? One of these days. One of these days. I still have not packed for vacation. No idea which vehicle we're still taking still. Oh boy. Oh boy. I actually have to pack for vacation. We're supposed to be going away this weekend. It's just for a night. It's not like it's that big of a deal, but I still need to pack a bag, and I haven't done it yet. I haven't even thought about it, to be honest. That one. Does this include your childhood bestie smearing them on himself and running around glowing? No, no, I did not have. I mean, we used to do that with our hands when we were kids, but no, no, it was not that. It was a recent story. It was recently, just a couple weeks ago. I'll tell you guys just in case I didn't tell you, and then at the end, you know, when I'm done, you can tell me if you remember hearing it. So I don't know, like a week or two ago, maybe it's about a week ago. A week ago, I'm getting ready for bed. Wash my face, get all ready for bed. Turn the light off, head over to the bed, go to climb in the bed, put the blanket, get ready to pull the blanket up, and I notice a firefly. No, I'm not a creepy crawly person. I just don't like them. And so I was like, well, that's, you know, they need to go away because they were real close to my face. So I'm like, no, you know, you need to go away, right? And so I spot it. You know, I spotted it. It goes away for a second, and then I see it again, and I'm like, what the heck, you know? Come on now. I spotted it again, and now I'm seeing more of them. Like now it's not just one. Now it's like 4 or 5 of them. Like there's like swarming around my head, and I'm like now I'm starting to panic, you know, because I hate creepy crawly things. I hate flying things. Now I'm starting to panic. So now I start doing like this with both hands. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They're everywhere, and now there's even more of them. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. Like I was freaking out. I'm really surprised I didn't wake up Mr. Wizard. But I'm like freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. It's like a whole swarm in my bedroom. Like what is going on? And then for whatever reason, I decide to stop waving my hands, and they stopped flying. My nail polish glows in the dark, and it's green. So, needless to say, I scared myself. I thought that there were fireflies all over my house. Turns out it's just my neon nail polish. Yeah, so next time you get yourself some neon nail polish, make sure you check to see if it glows in the dark. So, yeah, yeah. These are the kinds of silly things that I end up doing. Yeah, it was my nail polish. And it glows really nicely. Like, I turn off all the lights, but then it's a pain in the butt to turn all of them back on for you guys. But, oh yeah, no, it's the whole thing. Like, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, so that was pretty funny. So I've been sharing that story with everybody because, you know, if you can't laugh at yourself, then who can you laugh at, you know? Pretty funny. But yeah, so needless to say, my lime green nail polish glows in the dark. And it looks just like fireflies at a quick glance. Yeah. So yeah. So there you go. So now you got a nice funny story to tell people, your friends. So you have a friend that scared herself because of her glow in the dark nail polish. So there you go. All right, these 4 are done. Phew, phew. Okay, now I think that we are in a position. Yeah, ladybugs. No, I don't like ladybugs either. No, I don't like those either. All right, so now let's go ahead and start putting these pieces together. Triple check, make sure I got them all the right direction. Yes, they're all going the correct direction. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to put this thing together. So let's try and lay it out. So this is our goal. We've got 1 of these. This is our goal. This is what we need to make 2 more of these. Okay, just like this. So we got to lay them out. So I've got 1 half square triangle, like that, and 1 of these, like that. And I've got 1 of these, like that. 1 solid piece, like that. Another solid piece, like that. Light these up a little bit. There we go. Another half square triangle this way. 1 of these this way. And 1 of these that way. Okay. The gooses. Oh, the flying geese. Oh my gosh. You guys can't see it because it's just off camera. This is all the flying geese we have. This is what we're actually making. We're making 4 of these. Check that out. All the flying geese. Yeah. So this was the other project that I had at the same time that was like all flying geese. So crazy. For those of you members, then you will know what I'm talking about with all the flying geese. So, all right. So let's try and get this one together now. Ooh. Before I do that, let me go ahead and take my meds so I don't forget. Yeah, I'm working on 2 Black of the Month programs, and both of them had flying geese borders. It's crazy. Yes, gooses. There you go. Flying gooses. Honk, honk, right? Honk. All right, so let's go ahead and get these sewn up together. Have I mentioned on the stream yet how much I love my new sewing machine? Have I mentioned that recently? In case you were wondering, I absolutely love it. Every time I sew through bulk fabric, a couple of layers of fabric, and it just goes right through like butter, I am reminded of how much I absolutely love this thing. Your hydroponic lights are all waking up. That's really cool because you got them all on timers, right, Terry? That's really neat. Raven says, nope, never heard you tell us that how much you love Jenny. Nope, never heard of it. Had no idea. No clue. Alright. Let's go ahead and go this way. This one goes this way. Come on at night to save. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I mean, if you've got the sunlight in your space, there's no need for them. Come on. we go. Go ahead and get these sewn up now. Right. Perfect. All right, so we got one of them done. Now we just need to get one more done, and then we got to try and. I'm pretty sure I've managed to cut some pieces of fabric incorrectly, so we're gonna need to cut some of these a little bit better, I think. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and it said away from the center. I don't know what that means. Get to 1 million tonight. Where are you? How close are ya? How close are you? Okay, so there's one done. Now we have one more to do. So let's lay it out. This one. That one. This one. That one. Is it a drink night? Oh, you know what? Every night can be a drink night. I don't take the command down. I just leave it there. So, you know, every night could be a drink night. It would be okay. Mr. Wizard from the living room says, "Don't mind if I do." So he's gonna. Oh, 18,000 away. Oh, you could get that in an evening. Yeah. Of course, you could lose that in an evening though too. A couple of good wins on the slots or gamble game, and yeah, you could win that for sure. Mr. Wizard just snapped open a beer. Hear it. When you have the chat on the other channels, you say drink. And they have no idea what the heck you're trying to do. Too funny. There you go. Raven says, shot, 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 Mr. Wizard. Mr. Wizard doesn't really do shots unless I do them. He's more of a beer kind of. I mean, he'll drink, like, you know, whiskey and things like that, but he's more of a beer drinker. And I can't drink beer. It makes me sick. I don't win that fast. All right. Let's go ahead and get these sewn up together now. Ooh. A little bit of dizziness there. I don't think Mr. Wizard likes IPAs. Vicky, I'm with you. Margaritas all the way. Tequila, baby. Tequila all the way. You guys know I love my tequila. I am just drinking some Pepsi tonight. I am not drinking any alcohol tonight. Not because I don't want to or anything. Not because I, you know, for any reason or anything. I just did not grab one this evening. Mr. Lucas, welcome back. Lucas is in the house. Oh, Fern, that is so adorable. I love that. That is adorable. Thank you for that. That is absolutely adorable. She says, stay hydrated. Love that. That was great. Thank you for sharing that. Not because I don't want to. The 19-year-old child and his bestie did a road trip to Chicago yesterday. They stopped to look at a new house on their drive home. Their reaction is, why is it so big? What were they doing in Chicago? What, what did they do? Terry is up her membership again for 20 months. Thank you very much for that, Terry. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much for that. All right, so there we go. Done. Finally. 3 living rooms and a finished basement. Ah, that is a lot of space. Wow. Fern said it popped up that I had jewels to redeem. Well, that's fun. That's really fun. Well, I appreciate that you redeemed them here. Okay, so we have to make some stuff here. We have to make, let me read this. Center sections. Okay, I did that already. 10 flying geese plus the center section plus 6 flying geese. So that's this one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's this one. This one should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then this one should be 10. And this one should be 10. Okay, okay. So far, so good. And then these should be our 6-piece ones. Okay. We're going to take a center section. Sew it to the edge of each one of these. So let's do that. Ah, exploring. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. And if you're that close, might as well. There's a lot of fun things that you can do downtown. There's also some not so fun things, but there are some fun things to do. Hi, baby. All right. Worry mom stuff. Fair. That's fair. All right. And now this one. Hey. Hi, baby. Away from the center. Hi, baby. My point is a little off, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I am not upset about that. Little naked Ivy. Yes, she is. She got her haircut. Looks like somebody wants you to have a treat. Looks like somebody wants you to have a treat. Make sure you say thank you to Terry. Say thank you, Terry, for my treat. Large fat cat. How's that helping your knee? Is that helping your knee? Summer haircut is so cute. Well, I'm glad you like it. I can't stand it because it's so short. But Benji and Wrigley did get haircuts as well. Ivy, there are more people that would like you to have a treat. Come here, Ivy. We'll call them all back in here, Jen. Here's Addie. Oh, Benji, wait. Addie first. Oh my. Let me see if I can pop that up a little bit so you guys can actually see them. There we go. There's Wrigley. Wrigley. And Mr. Benjamin. Good boy. Ivy's back. Okay, everybody gets one more. One more. Good girl, Wiggles. Mr. Benjamin. Good boy. Okay, all gone. Raven says, well, Danny, how about we make you walk around with that much fur? I know. They really do need the summer haircuts, and that's why we do it. I just, I just don't like them. She just came back. Wrigley just came back from the salon. Her and Benji both had the spa day today. They both came back today, so Wrigley's hair is all cut, so she can actually see now. She could not see before. Benji does. He does. His muzzle his nose and mouth are very dark, and so we're hoping they stay that dark. But he's still got his puppy coat, so it might get dark. It might get lighter. We'll have to wait and see. Snackies all around. That's right. That's right. They're so spoiled. And we think Benji is teething, because he hasn't been eating his breakfast and dinner very well lately. And he's been chewing a lot, so we think he might be teething. So we've been kind of giving him a little bit of extra snackies to try and supplement a little bit. He does eventually eat his dinner, but it takes him a while. So, but yep, they both came back from the groomer today, so they got their summer haircuts. Everybody's got their summer haircuts now. Ivy's was really, really short. A lot shorter than we would have normally done for her. But she was very matted around her collar. So they had to go really short with her. So that's why it's a little bit shorter than I would like. I like I don't mind her body being short, but I don't like her face being short. I want her face to be a little bit more round and poofy, but it's okay. It's just hair. It grows back. It's fine. And it was a necessary thing for the summer. So. Benji needs more homemade food. Well, he's still a puppy, so we actually have not been giving him any of the homemade food. We've only been giving him the kibble, because he needs all the fat he can get. One of them got out in the Danes next door are all fawn colored. 7 puppies. Oh my goodness. Those are big dogs. That's a really big dog. A Dane in 4 rooms. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a lot. We have the 2 Wheaties, and that's plenty of puppy for us. That's plenty. Quick Tripstons. Oh, steaks from the gas station. Oh, wow. I don't think any of our gas stations sell steaks. I don't think they do. At least not that I'm aware of. He's doing okay. He's gaining weight. I mean, he is gaining his weight, but I think he's teething right now. So he's kind of a little picky about what he's been eating. All right, so there we go. There's our 4 strips. So we can put those on a little bit. So now we have another piece that we need to add. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh wow, $2 on sale. Yeah, that is a decent price for that. Okay, so now these pieces are the ones that I think I cut wrong. So let's see here. Refer to the bottom half of the top picture. Okay, make 8 2-inch half square triangles with 10 and 14. 10. These smaller. So I need 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I need 4 green fabric. So let's see here. Green fabric is number 10. 2 3/4 inch squares and 2-inch squares. Refer to month 1 for the directions when making half square triangles. I know what I was doing. Let me just check. Month 1. Three-quarter inch fabric squares together. Draw line diagonals, sew seam 1/4 inch from line on both sides. Okay, so these are the 2 3/4. So I do need 4 more 2 3/4 inch of this green fabric. So let's see if we can find any of it. I figured that I had done something stupid and goofy. So I think what I did was I cut 2 of a wrong color somewhere. So let's see. I have 10 and 14. 10 and 14. So that's the green and the dark. So that's these here. And these, but those are 2 inch. I need 2 3/4. So okay, no big deal. Well, we've got plenty of fabric here. Plenty of scrap fabric here. We can just cut up some more. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me again. My goodness. This should be 2 3/4. Let's see. Yeah, it's 3 inch, so it would be fine. And I need 4 of these. So I need a 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for the blessings. Thank you. 2 3/4. Let me just double check which directions. Yes, 2 3/4. 2 3/4. I'm gonna go a little bit more so that I can trim it down. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. 1 2. Excuse me, and 3/4. So 4 would make 8. Okay. All right. I don't know if I just cut it wrong or who knows. I don't know what I did, but we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. We're not going to stress about it. I was already stressed about it earlier tonight. We'll figure it out. We'll get it. We'll organize it. It'll be fine. It's going to be great. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit here this way. Just to clean up the edge there. And then I'm going to flip these over and do the actual 3/4 inch line. This one. Okay, there's those. all the way around. You're getting closer, Terry. Getting closer. Lucas, good evening. I saw you earlier pop in. How are you? I hope you're well. How's your toe? I hope it's healing nicely. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Lucas broke his big toe. He fractured the tip of it. He dropped something heavy on it, fractured it. Alright. There's those. Let me make sure that these are sewn on. When did Danny get a bird? Danny doesn't have a bird. No, it's over by you, hon, not by me. When did Danny get a bird? When did Danny get a bird? This woman has all of these animals. My God, no. No. No birds. No birds. No. Draw the line. No birds. I promise. Birds. There we go. Perfect. My daughter broke her baby toe last week getting out of the shower. Ooh, ouch. I have fractured probably almost all of my toes, except for the big ones. I've never hurt the big toes. Of course, I say that. I should probably knock on something. Okay. So these are 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. Okay, so these are correct then. Okay, so these. Okay. Okay. Did I draw? No, I didn't draw the lines yet. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I've never broken my big toe. Never done that before. Broken a lot of my other toes, but never the big toe. Yeah, the directions for this one are kind of tricky. They're a little bit on the trickier side. You gotta make sure that you're cutting the right fabric. Gotta make sure you're reading it correctly. That does help. Just ask Mama Joyce, she'll tell you. That does usually help things. Okay, there we go. Oh, you broke your right one, and it took the whole nail off. Ooh, ouch. Black and blue mess. Ooh, yuck. On the railing. Yeah, yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Lucas says, I just fractured my big toe on Monday. It's still a little black and blue. It was not fun. How long do you have to wear the boot for? And does it hurt really bad, or? Patricia says, I lost sound. Uh-oh, try refreshing, hon. Because I'm still, I'm still registering. Try refreshing. 3 to 6 weeks. Ooh, yikes. Yuck. 3 to 6 weeks for the boot. Yuck. That stinks. It's back. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Sometimes refreshing it does it. Laughing with Carrie. Yeah, I could read it. Yeah. Sandra says I lost her voice too. Oh, sorry. What happened there then? Not sure. I'm still here. Maybe it was the background, the canceling, noise canceling or something. I think I did turn that back on. All I can say is ouch. Judy says, yeah, I agree. Yeah, ouch is right. Okay, we need 2-inch. Again, let's go ahead and slice these up. Slice and dice, slice and dice. Wow, geez, sounds like everybody lost audio. My goodness, sorry about that. It wasn't me, I swear. At least I don't think it was. I'm not getting any error messages. No? It hurt pretty bad. Oh, yeah. I bet it hurt initially, but does it still hurt now, or is it... Patty says she lost her sojo. I get that, Patty. I do. I get that. I've been going through this weird, like, unmotivated stage, and I think it's just because I have so many projects going right now. I have so many. So many. I need to finish something or give myself a win, I think. So I'm gonna try and come up with something to kind of get that back a little bit. I am going out of town this weekend. Just a reminder to you guys, there will not be a live stream this Sunday. There will not be a live stream this Sunday because I will be out of town. Mama Joyce and Sherlock Cheryl and I are going to Fairmont, Indiana. We are going to the James Dean Museum. Something else. There's another museum that we're going to do, like Garfield Museum, maybe. And then we're going to do we've got some cemeteries we want to visit, some family. Things like that. You really should be more careful, she says. No, if only Streamlabs would cooperate. That's right, yeah. Yeah, Streamlabs is not the cooperating type. That must have been a really heavy, heavy roll of paper, Lucas. Tony said that you dropped a roll of paper, so I'm thinking it's like one of those big brown paper rolls, like that you guys see all the time, like those art supply brown rolls. That weigh a couple 100 pounds. Garfield the cat. In the warm weather, yeah, Patty. A lot of people do that because they want to be outside. Mama Joyce is kind of with you on that. She's kind of lost her sojo a little bit because she She wants to play out in her garden. And she has been playing out in her garden, so. Did Tony trip you? He probably deserved it. That is exactly what it was. I don't think it was around 100 pounds, but it was heavy. Did it fall off a shelf or something? Like, it had to have fallen from a pretty significant distance for it to break your toe. Alright, let's go ahead and get these ironed up now. I have all this extra fabric that I'm not going to need. I cut some things wrong, I think. Take the summer over winter any day. Benjamin, it was mommy! It was just... Benji, it was just mommy! Mr. Benjamin, come here! Yeah, Ivy's first. And she thinks he's not getting anything but love. Hey, buddy. It was just mommy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, it was just mama. It was just mama. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You look so pretty. Sorry, you look so handsome. So handsome. He's so cute. Got this nice round face. Does your quilter have any issues with pressing your seams open? She has not said anything to me about it. I don't press all of my seams open. I only press the angled seams open. So like, I only press like when I do half square triangles. Those are the only ones that I press open. I don't press everything else open. But I haven't heard anything. I have heard people say that the long arms don't like it for whatever reason, and but no, she's never said anything to me. But again, I don't like that. I don't press all of my seams open. Just my half square triangles, and sometimes my flying geese. The puppies, yeah, they do. All with their new haircuts, yep. We're changing the paper roll for the patrol evidence bagging area, and we thought it would stay in, but it slipped and well fell about 4 to 5. Oh, it did 4 to 5 feet. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, right on your toe. I bet there were for a few choice words when that happened. Bring all your gear with crutches. Yeah, the boot is probably a better idea. Yeah. Crutches get old really quick. Really quickly they get old. Hi, baby. You're such a pretty girl. Yeah, you're such a pretty girl. You're so cute. You look so little with your haircut like that. She looks so tiny. Her feet are so itty bitty. Normally she has like little polar bear paws. They're so tiny right now. Yeah, normally you have little polar bear paws. But right now you got little tiny feet. Little tiny feet. Wow, you got dizzy and you fainted? Oh my goodness. Wow. That's crazy. Yikes. That's that's not cool at all. Home Alone. Ooh, yikes. Okay, so there's this one here. These are done now, and I have these here. So now I gotta find my little strip pieces. Here they are. Let's see what I've got here. So I've got 17-inch strip. These are these 12 and a half. These are, yep, these are the 12 and a half. So they go on one side. And then I need a 17-inch. A trail of blood. Oh my goodness, Siri. My goodness. My goodness. Which ones are the 17? Let's see. So these and these. And then these are the 18 and a half and the 14. Alrighty, so now we have to do some assembly work here. Get these two here. So I have to do one of those, one of those. One of those. One of those. Hi, Susan. Welcome back to the channel. So great to see you. Sherry, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate it. Can't wait to get to know you a little bit better. I do apologize for the fact that you have to wait so long to participate in chat. But we really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you come back, Sherry, make sure you come back on Wednesday next week, because we're skipping this weekend. Wednesday next week, and Lucas will hit you up with some more thimbles. He can't get them to you right now, because you got to wait for the timeout period to end. But we'll get them to you another time. Actually, this one I want to do towards the center. Susan has gifted a membership. Congratulations to Spring the Fiber Enthusiast for receiving that membership. Thank you very much, Susan, for that. That was very, very kind of you. I truly appreciate that. Gifted membership. Hearts in chat for Susan, folks, for gifting that membership. Thank you so very, very much. Hearts in chat for Susan. All right, last one up. Here we go. Hearts and a bunny. Love it. Hearts and a bunny. I love it. Awesome. 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 I love how when I ask you guys to put hearts in chat, there's so many people that select different colors of the hearts. I love that. I love that. You don't just stick with your traditional red. You go a little bit crazy, and I love that. It's so great. One of my favorite things. We're almost putting these pieces done putting these pieces together. Then we might actually be able to start getting these pieces onto the quilt, which would be nice. All right, so now we've got to attach these strip pieces on here. Let's go with the smaller one first. Grab this one. All right, now we go to grab the other side. There we go. Finally, we're going to get to put these pieces on the quilt. So excited. I feel like I've been working on this forever. Gonna get to pull out the quilt top so you guys can see what that looks like again. I know it's been a hot minute since you've seen it. Go. Alright, so there's the two strip pieces. The next set of strip pieces. The printer scared the little bejesus out of me. How is Mama Joyce feeling, Susan? Mama Joyce is feeling okay. She said she was about 70% better when I talked to her earlier. She was really hoping to make it on the stream tonight, but obviously she didn't make it. She's still a little bit recovering. She's just been feeling real nauseous lately, and so she said the more she moves, the more nauseous she gets. So she's been trying to take it easy. She did try to she said she did try to cut the grass today. She said she got a little bit of it done, and then she was starting to feel crummy again. So I appreciate you asking, and I know she appreciates that as well. She's feeling better, just not quite up to snuff yet. The summer colds are the worst. Like the summer ones are just the worst because you want to be outside, you want to be outside, you want to be enjoying the nice weather, and you're stuck indoors. All right. Yay! We have finished the strip pieces. Now we can start attaching these to the quilt. Let me pull that out here in just a second so we can get that on. Okay. Put these off to the side. I don't need any of this stuff now. Don't need that. Won't need this. Don't need this. Excuse me. Probably won't even need that. Pencil over there. All right. Yeah, see, I have extra pieces here. And I think that I just cut something weird. So I'm going to put these back in the bin. Maybe they're for something else. I'll just put them in the bin for now. All right, let's pull out the quilt top. So you guys can remember what it looks like. We can get it attached up. So these pieces there. These go up here. Okay. Open this up. Got it all nice and folded for you. This is what we've got so far. Isn't that awesome? So awesome. So we're going to need to attach. Oh, wow. Okay, so it kind of stops and starts again. Okay, so we have to take one edge. I see. Okay, so we have to attach it this way to the edge. Okay. Thank you for everybody saying it's beautiful. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, it's a medallion quilt. Yes, this edge here is a little bit different because I've got to like match all the edges up. So give me just a second here. It's gonna hang off the edge and match up with the next one. Oops. All right. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so now we've got this edge that hangs off here. We're going to need to sew up another edge to that. Let's turn it around. And it goes this way. So we're going to do 1/4 of an inch off the edge here. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. we go. There we go. Pull that 1/4 of an inch away. We're not going to go quite to the edge. I think that's what my problem was, is I sewed it all the way to the edge, and I shouldn't have. I should have left it a little bit back so that I could get this one in here up to that edge and then sew the two together. So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. So, Raven says, can't type. So this time I'm going to sew up, not all the way to the edge, a little bit back from the edge so that I can match everything up together. So far, it's going together really nicely, other than that little edge thing that I kind of messed up a little bit, but I could fix it now that I understand what I'm trying to do here. That one was way off. Now this time I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. I'm going to stop about an inch or two from the edge. And fold it over. There we go. Now, we'll press these two corners open here. Come back to this one. And sew this one up again. So this one will get pressed this way. That one gets pressed that way. And it should match up almost perfectly. Perfect. There we go. Now I should have a really nice, neat corner here. Ta-da! Awesome. Awesome! Now I gotta do the rest of them. This one is hanging off the edge here, so we're gonna fold it back so that I have that corner exposed. I'll take my other piece here. Let's see what we got here. Lay it out. Make sure I have it going the correct direction. Then I'm going to take this edge here, Match that up. It's a block of the month, yeah. I bought it as a block of the month. But you can get the pattern. You can buy the pattern on your own. But I did buy this as a block of the month from Stitching Haven. I saw it last summer. They were advertising it last summer, and I just loved the colors and the movement, the twisting of it. Um, and I wanted to know how we did that. You know, how do we do that? So that's why I signed up for it. So we have quite a few weeks left to go on this. There are, I think, 12 rounds or 12 months of this, and we're only on month 5, so we've got a lot more to go. The pattern is very expensive. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous, the pattern. The price of the pattern is a bit ridiculous, yeah. But I will be giving away my pattern once I'm done with it, so, you know, you will have an opportunity to win it once the quilt is done. Just like we did with our Norfolk project. That one had already been claimed before I had the opportunity to actually give it away. But that's kind of what gave me the idea to do it. But once I'm done with this pattern, I'm going to give it away. I will give away all 12 months. No. Yeah, the pattern is really expensive. I want to say when I looked at it, it was like $35, which was just ridiculous for a pattern. And following it myself, I can tell you that I don't think that it was worth $35. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not written terribly, but it's definitely not beginner friendly. And it's got some challenges to it for sure. I don't exactly like the way it was written. I feel like some of the blocks have been a little bit rushed. All right, so now that that one is on, we can open it up like this. Hold it under and match it up this way. Yeah, it should be written exactly, Terry. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is that there it should be written for that price. It should be written perfectly. Yeah, and it's not. I can tell you, unless they've made changes to it since since it was given to me for this job for this project. It's definitely not written perfectly. No, there's some room for improvement. The Moda blockhead blocks. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Whew, warm. Got warm in here all of a sudden. I I agree, Terry. Yeah, it's beautiful, and if you stick with it and you kind of figure out what you're doing, it works. But it's definitely a challenge for sure. Okay. Well, kind of match up. They're a little off, but that's all right. Not expecting them to be perfect. So, all right. So now next one is this side here, which is our last edge. Should be our last piece. Just want to make sure I've got it lined up correctly. I do. No, this one should be able to go edge to edge all the way. Yep, and it does. Sweet. Every moda block you did, you had to modify? Oh, well, that doesn't make me feel very good because I just signed up for a Block of the Month program for moda, um, snack court, no, chart packs. So it's supposed to be coming in the mail here soon. I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten it yet. It's probably going to be here tomorrow. Just going slow, taking my time, making sure I'm getting these all lined up the way they're supposed to be. It's kind of neat how they went around like this. I've never done a border like this before where it starts and, you know, it continues on. Goes all the way around like that. Kind of neat. Kind of wondering if our Blackberry Bramble border is going to do the same. Big payouts tonight. Wow. Bots being generous tonight. Wow. Take advantage while you can. Lord knows that doesn't happen often, so. Jeez. This one's really off. This is my first medallion quilt. The one we're doing with our members only stream is also a medallion quilt. I've never done medallion quilts before, so I'm learning as I go. Lots of things to learn. Alrighty, all I gotta do now is match up this one edge here. And then it will be good to go. Really liking this so far. I've never done a border like this where it overlaps like that. It's kind of neat. A little bit of extra here. Definitely a fold coming in here. Well, I have to pull this out. Let's see if we can pull it. Can I pull it? Just trying to line this up so it lines up a little bit better. All right. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this one ironed up. How much time we got? We got enough time to probably get that other border on. So let's go ahead and work on that, shall we? There we go. Wow, this looks really neat. Never done a border like this before, so it looks really, I'm really kind of proud of it. It's a lot of work though, my goodness. A lot of work. Last time I did a flying geese border like this was on one of my cotton cuts quilts over here, and that one wasn't even flying geese. That one was just half square triangles all the way around, and that one was a lot of work. Didn't quite match up here on this corner, but that's all right. I'm not going to stress about it. Off a little bit. I'm not going to stress about it. Go. All right. So proud of my seams though, for the most part. They're laying really nice and flat so far. Okay. All right. Last side to iron up, and then we can put our next border on, our next round, as they call it. So because this one is a medallion quilt, instead of there being like blocks, it's what they call rounds. So it's around the center. Oh, I guess there's two more sides to do. So it's month 5, round 9 and 10. Things like that. 6 and 7 or something. It could be a little off. What is the brand of my iron? Judy, this is a Panasonic. This is my new Panasonic I bought at the same time that I bought Jenny, my new Juki. I bought them both at the quilt show that we went to, the fabric show we went to. This is a Panasonic. It is a ceramic plate. It is not a steel plate. And at first I was like, what's the difference, right? I didn't really see the point in the difference, but at first, before I started using it. Now that I've been using it, I can tell you with 100% certainty it is 100% nonstick. Nothing sticks to this thing. Even if it feels like it's sticky, do you just wait till it cools down, which is the opposite of most irons, but you wait till it cools down and then you just wipe it off with a cloth and it's just completely nonstick. So, all right, so here we go with the next round on. Isn't that neat? All right, so now we've got to figure out how to put these up. So it looks like sides go on first and then top and bottom. I don't know that it really makes a difference which one is the side and which one is top and bottom. So we're just going to pick one. This way, right? Just making sure that these particular seams are meeting up, and then everything else can kind of be edge to edge, which it will be. It's going to be nice and close to the edge here. Let's go ahead and get this on now. A little bit worried about the seams being on the bottom. Wonder if I can do this upside down. Let's try to do this upside down. Yeah, just measure if it's pre-cut. It is pre-cut, and so I'm just kind of doing a dry fit to make sure that it was going to work, and it is. It's going to work out fine, so we're good. I am going to sew it up upside down, though, just because of all the seams on these flying geese. I want to make sure they don't get caught, that they lay nice and flat. So, do that. We've got about 15 minutes left of today's stream, so let's see how much of these border pieces we can get on. Whatever we don't finish tonight, we will obviously finish next time we come back. So, not that big of a deal. We are a couple of months behind on this project. I do have a couple of months of other pieces here. I've been cutting them up as they come in so that I have them ready to go. I'm not worried about that. You know, I don't rush through these. I kind of let myself take the time I need to get them done. And we worry about it another, you know, we don't worry about it. All right. There we go. That almost twisted on me. Sorry guys, kind of ignoring chat here a little bit. I'm just paying attention to what I'm doing to try and make sure that I'm matching everything up the way it's supposed to be. With these flying geese, things can get distorted pretty quickly, so I'm just trying to be careful and go slow. Make sure I'm not pulling on anything unless I need to be pulling on it. Make sure I'm doing my nice 1/4 inch seam. I will say this, I feel like it is a whole lot easier to sew a 1/4 inch seam with this machine than it was my previous machine. I don't know how to explain that, simply because I was using a guided presser foot with my other machine. So it was pretty easy to get the 1/4 inch seam for sure, but for whatever reason, this one is much easier to get. Just a little bit short here. So I'm not quite sure I understand why this one seems to be a straighter seam. I don't know if it's just the machine. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm not complaining. I'm just observations. All right. So now we can Press this one. Finger press this one for now. Actually, we could probably give it a hard press since we're sitting right here with it. Let's just go ahead and do that. There we go. All right. Okay, now flip it all the way around and do the other side. I gotta remember which one it is now, because it's. What is that one? All right. Hand quilting your little ghost, Susan. That's awesome. Can't wait to see what that looks like. I haven't even thought about Halloween. Not even a thought in my mind. Okay. There we go. How am I doing on pincushions? I'm doing really well on pincushions so far. I've only given 3 of them away so far. So 4. I'm sorry. I took 1 for myself, so I got 4. 4 so far. I still have quite a few left. If anyone is curious as to what Patty is referring to, Patty makes these beautiful rose pincushions. I've got mine hooked up right here. They're absolutely gorgeous. She's donated a bunch of them to the channel for us for giveaway as part of giveaways, and she makes them herself. You can reach out to her on Facebook, and you can get them from her. She's got a whole bunch of them. If that's something that you are interested in. Facebook or YouTube. I'm not sure how to reach out to her. Patty, how do we get a hold of you, Patty? If somebody would like to order some from you, are you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? How do we get a hold of you, honey? All right. These flying geese really make it challenging, so I'm trying to be careful here. Make sure that I'm matching seams, and there's only a couple of seams that really need to be matched, and then after that it's just matching up the edge. But trying to go slow, make sure everything is matching the way it's supposed to. A Teams message. Who's sending me a Teams message? Oh, hurry. I'm working on my EPP blocks in the Alice's Wonderland. After this quilt, I think I will take a vacation from EPP. Pieces are small. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. EPP does not sound like something that would be fun for me. I would not enjoy that, I don't think. I have done foundation paper piecing. I've not done a full-size project of foundation paper piecing, but I have done some, and I don't mind it. It's kind of fun. There's some really cool designs that you can make with it because you are sewing it on the paper. But it is a lot of work. It's a lot more work than just traditional piecing. It's um, it's a lot. The cactus bloom pin cushions. Ooh. Are these are roses, or are these roses or are these cactus blooms? They are really nice. I love that she's got like a little wristlet on it, so you can put it on your wrist if you want to. That's actually why I have it hanging here. Um, but yeah, if you wanted to, you could just put it right on your wrist. I love that about it. If you're the kind of person that does a lot of pinning, um, it's definitely helpful for that. Definitely helpful. This one's a rose. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was, but then I was like second guessing myself, like, oh my gosh, did I say it was a rose and it wasn't supposed to be? Like, you know, like if a kid's what's wrong with my hair? Why didn't anybody tell me my hair was standing up? You know how your kids have drawings and you're like, oh yeah, that's a beautiful, flower, and they're like, Mom, it's a dinosaur, and you're like, sorry. It's kind of like that, you know. All right, so now match these up. Picture tomorrow on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Which is a great reminder for everybody else. We do have a Facebook page, which is a great place for you guys to post pictures of your stuff that you guys are working on. If you don't have Facebook, that's okay. You can also post it on our community page here on YouTube. I will be honest and say I don't check that one as often as I should because I kind of forget about it, if I'm honest. I should check it more than I really do because it's our community. I should be on that more. I just forget about it. Okay, let's start this one then. So we're gonna hang out here for just a few extra minutes and get these two sides done, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. That way we don't have to wait till next time. Next time we come back, we can start on a new block, a new row, or a new round, as they call it in the pattern. Cactus blossom pincushion. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm curious to see what that one looks like. I mean, this rose one is beautiful, so I can only imagine what the cactus blossom one looks like. But if you are interested in getting one for yourself, you can send a message to Patty on Facebook, and she'll get you set up with one. They'd make great gifts for your other sewing friends. And I'm sure if you bought a few of them, you know, in bulk, she would get you a discount. I'm sure. But if you're looking for some gifts for maybe your quilt guild or your sewing friend buddies for Christmas or something, this would be a great gift for that too. Great gift. We are lucky that enough that Patty has donated a handful of them to us for our million symbol redemption boxes. So if you do redeem in your symbols for a million symbol redemption box, you will get one. You will get one for free. Go. All right. Awesome. So cool. So neat. Loving this. Loving it. Got one more side to do, and then we're all finished up. So we're gonna go. Our stream's gonna run a little bit late than normal, just by a few minutes. So if you guys gotta take off or whatever, I completely understand. We're just gonna hang out here for a few more minutes just to get this one finished up. Get this last side on. Whoa. Oh, Fern, thank you for that. That's so kind of you. So kind of you to say that, because I gotta tell you, sometimes when I look at my stuff, I'm like, I do not see it that way, for sure. So I appreciate that, those kind words. I really do. I try to do good work. I'm not an expert by any means, and I say it all the time that I'm a novice at best. Um, but I try. I try to do a good job with it. This one's a little bit on the longer side, so we'll have to. Must not have trimmed this one up quite the way it was supposed to be. Ivy, quiet. Taylor must have a snack. So let's just get this last side on here. Terry is trying to do everything she can to the bot to have her, give her some more thimbles. Excuse me, she's getting closer. But just a reminder, folks, we will not be having a live stream this weekend, so we will be back here again on the channel on Wednesday, next Wednesday. Not tomorrow, Wednesday, but next Wednesday for Whip Wednesday. So bring your whips and UFOs and come hang out with me. I have not 100% decided what we're going to do. Mama Joyce and I may get together because we've got a bunch of flying geese to do for our um, members only project that we're working on. So her and I might get together on Whip Wednesday and do some of that. Because I made mention that, we've got a lot of pieces to go still. And I don't think you guys want to see me put all those together forever. So her and I might. Plus, that way all of our subscribers can see what it is we've been working on over there. Maybe that's something that you guys would be interested in hanging out with us for. Ivy is. Taylor must have a snack. Ivy's whining. I can hear her whining. It's your attitude, not the attitude. Love that. Love that. Love that. Almost there. Almost there. Trying to go slow. Make sure I'm doing it correctly. Oh, it's like half an inch too long on that side. And a half an inch too short on this one. So we're going to have to stretch it a little bit. I'll have to stretch it a little bit. Alrighty, there we go. Let's go ahead and get this piece ironed up, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then we will be all done for tonight. While I am ironing this up, if you guys wouldn't mind, just take a quick second and go ahead and tickle that like button for me. And if you are watching after the stream has ended as a replay, please double check and make sure that you are subscribed, because YouTube loves to do this awesome thing where it just randomly unsubscribes you from channels. Mr. Wizard, my husband, Mr. Wizard, was actually unsubscribed from this channel, and he watches every single one of my live streams. So go figure. But if you guys wouldn't mind tickling that like button really, really quickly. If you are watching this as a replay, please leave a comment down below. Let me know that you were here. I would like to be able to personally thank you for watching and hanging out with me. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Are you ready? Go ahead and turn that iron off. Raven says, already tickled. Love it. All right. Here you go. Here you go. Ta-da! This is what we've gotten so far. I don't know which way. It's square, so I don't know which way it's supposed to go, but isn't that neat? So this is what we've done today. There you go. So cool. Loving it. Really, really like it. Any obvious errors that you guys can see? No? Nothing? I'm not seeing anything. This corner is a little wonky, but that's alright. It's okay. Oh, let's hold it this way. That corner looks a little bit better. There you go. There you go. Ta-da! Oh, can you guys hear her? Yeah, she's whining. Taylor's got a snack, so she's whining. She's not whining in this room. She's in a different room, but she's snack. She's whining. But either way, friends, thank you guys so much. I'm so happy that we finally got this round done. And now we are on to the next round. So thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. One more time as a reminder, there will be no live stream this weekend. Mama Joyce, Sherlock, Cheryl, and I are going out of town. We're going to have a great time, I'm sure. We will be back here on the channel Wednesday for Whip Wednesday. Y'all are spamming it. She gets enough treats. She doesn't need any more treats. She gets enough treats. Yeah, there you go. All right, friends, but that is all I've got for tonight. I feel like there was something else I was supposed to be doing tonight, so there we go. Okay. I don't know. Get that one in there. Thank you so much, Sherry, for that. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, look at me. I'm just completely covered. Look at me. Can you see? All the way down. Like, just completely covered in threads. Oh boy. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That escalated quickly. Oh boy. It's no wonder. It's no wonder. My goodness. All right. Jeez. It's like a never ending thing, right? Like, thank goodness for these lint rollers. I gotta tell you. It keeps them in business for sure. I could be here all night. All right, friends. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me tonight. I truly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and into your weekend, and then a beginning of your week. And we will be back here on Wednesday for Whip Wednesday. Hopefully, Mama Joyce will be able to join us then, and maybe we'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek as to what we've been working on over on our members only series. Thank you, Terry, for your 20-month membership. Thank you, Sherry, for your subscription. For subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we'll be able to get to know you a little bit better on Wednesday next week. But either way, I will see you guys again really, really soon. Thank you again. Have a great week. And I'll see you later. Bye for now.